Hi, welcome to my class. I am Sunita. Today's class we will solve CTET 2011 paper 2 question paper. This question paper 2, it contains both maths and also science. But here I am going to discuss only science questions. Therefore, the question it will start from 61. Question number 61. Bakelite is used in making electrical appliances because it is a. Why we are using bakelite to making an electrical appliances? Option 1, thermoplastic. Option 2, good conductor of heat. Option 3, good conductor of electricity. Option 4, good insulator of electricity. Let us see which is the correct answer. Correct answer is good insulator of electricity. When you are solving multiple choice questions, one thing you have to remember, you have to select the more appropriate correct answer. Here, why we are using bakelite to make an electrical appliances? Because it will behave as a good insulator of electricity. What is mean by insulator? Insulator is nothing but it will not allow any heat and electricity to pass through it. When the graphite, when it is in solid or hard state, it will behave as a insulator. Even though if you touch the bakelite materials, you will not feel any heat and also you will not feel any shock. That is the one of the important reason bakelite is used to making an electrical appliances. 62. In which of the following cases of motion or the distance moved and the magnitude of displacement will be equal? In which case distance moved or distance covered, it will be equal to displacement. Option 1, a car moving on a straight road. Option 2, a car moving in a circular path. Option 3, a pendulum oscillating to and fro. Fourth one, the earth revolving around the sun. The correct option is a car moving on a straight road. Let us discuss in detail. When the car is moving in a straight line, displacement will be equal to distance covered. This type of motion we will call it as a rectilinear motion. If it is in a straight, then that motion we will call it as a rectilinear motion. Assume here if the car covers 10 kilometers in 1 hour, this 10 kilometers it will refer even distance moved also and also displacement also. Therefore, the first option is the correct one. Then the remaining three option, a car moving in a circular path, this is nothing but a circular motion. In the circular motion, displacement will be 0 because it will meet at the same point, initial point and end point both are same, therefore displacement will be 0. A pendulum oscillating to and fro, it is a oscillatory motion, it is an example of a oscillatory motion. The earth revolving around the sun, this is also a circular motion. Always remember, when the object is moving in a circular motion, then displacement will be always 0. That point you have to remember. Question number 63. LED and CFL are very commonly used as a source of light in homes. Which of the following statement is true? First one, CFL is better because LED contains toxic materials. Second one, LED is better because CFL contains toxic materials. Third one, both are equally good. Fourth one, neither of them is good because both contain toxic material. Which is the correct answer? Correct answer is LED is better because CFL contains toxic material. Nowadays, most commonly we will use LED bulbs because CFL contains toxic materials as a mercury. After using CFL bulbs, disposing of mercury, it will be very difficult. If it is mixed with environment, it will cause very harmful effect to all the living organisms. Question number 64. An air bubble inside water behaves like a first option concave lens, second option convex lens, third option plano-convex lens, fourth option concave mirror. Let us see which is the correct answer. The correct answer is concave lens. Here you can observe two types of medium. Here water is the medium, here air is the medium. Already you know, when light rays, when it is entered from one medium to another medium, it will get refracted. At this point also it will get refracted. After refraction, when it is passes inside the air, and when it is touches this edge also it will get refracted. Why this refraction happens? Why this multiple refraction happens? Because there will be a difference in refractive index. The refractive index of water, it will be more than the refractive index of air. Therefore air bubble inside the water, it will behaves like a concave lens. Here one thing you have to remember, the refractive index of water is more than the refractive index of air. Therefore here you can observe multiple types of refraction. Because of this refraction, air bubble inside the water, it will behaves like a concave lens. Question number 65. A feather weighing 5 gram and a nail weighing 10 gram have the same kinetic energy. Which of the following statement is true about the momentum of the two bodies? They are asking. They are given two different weight of an object possessing same kinetic energy. Among these four options, which option is correct? They are asking. Here first option is the lighter body will have higher momentum. Second one, the heavier body will have higher momentum. Third one, both will have equal momentum. Fourth one, it is not possible to compare the momentum of two bodies. Let us see the correct answer. The correct answer is heavier body will have higher momentum. Let us discuss in detail. Momentum depends upon mass and also velocity. Momentum is a vector. What is meant by vector? Vector is nothing but it has both magnitude and also direction. How momentum we can express mathematically? P is equal to m into v. Otherwise P is directly proportional to mass into velocity. When mass of the body increases, momentum also increases. In the same way, when mass decreases, momentum of the body also it will be decreases. Then velocity of the body, if it is increases, momentum also increases. Velocity of the body, if it is decreases, momentum also decreases. Directly proportional to means if one object increases, another also it will be increases. Look at this case, compare in this case. Here they are given two different object having two different weight. Here nail is having 10 gram, feather is having 5 gram. Here nail, it is possessing more weight, therefore momentum of the nail is more compared to momentum of the feather, because the nail is possessing more mass. Already you know, when the object is having more mass, it will possess more momentum. Okay, therefore the second option is the heavier body will have higher momentum. This is the correct answer. Then one more thing here, what is the SI unit of momentum? The SI unit of momentum is kg meter per second. Then SI unit of mass is kg. Then SI unit of velocity is meter per second. These things also you have to remember. They may ask in exam. Question number 66. If the pressure over a liquid increases, its boiling point, option A decreases, option 2 increases, option 3 does not change, option 4 first decreases then increases. What is the correct answer? Correct answer is it will be increasing. First we have to know what is meant by a pressure. Pressure is nothing but a perpendicular force applied to a particular area. Here consider this is a particular liquid. When you apply to a pressure means you are making the liquid particles to come closer. That is nothing but a pressure. Then what is meant by a boiling point? Boiling point is nothing but at the temperature at which liquid start boiling, it will start converting into a vapor state. At which particular temperature liquid, it will start boiling, it will start converting into a vapor state. That is nothing but boiling point. To explain in detail, I am considering same types of liquid here, but here I am taking three different pressure. Then how the boiling point it will be vary. Here they are asking the question, if the pressure over a liquid increases, then what is the changes in boiling point? To conclude that one, let us see this examples. Here, if the pressure is 0.063 megapascal, then the boiling point it will be 87 degrees Celsius. In the first case, pressure it will be less, therefore the boiling point it will be less compared to these 2 points. because if you are applying less pressure, this liquid particles, they will come less closer. To expand this liquid particles, it needs less energy. Therefore, if you provide less temperature only, it will start converting into a vapor state. Okay, now consider second case, the pressure 0.1 megapascal compared to first one, the pressure it will be more, means you are applying more force to a particular liquid particles, then you have to provide more energy to that liquid particles to convert into a vapor state. Therefore, the second case, the boiling point it will be more compared to first case. Okay, now consider the third one. The pressure will be 0.5 megapascal. Here still you are applying more pressure to a particular liquid particle. To the liquid particle to expand, it needs more energy. How you will provide the energy? When you are increase the temperature only, the liquid particles they will get the energy. In this case, it needs more energy, it needs more temperature. Therefore, the temperature at the third case is 159 degrees Celsius. When you provide this temperature only, it will start converting into a vapor state. Among these three, the third one, it needs more pressure. If it is having more pressure, therefore you need more energy to increase the boiling point of a particular liquid. Okay, therefore if you are having more pressure, then the boiling point also it will be more, because that water, that liquid particles, it needs more energy to expand. Therefore, if the pressure over a liquid increases, boiling point also increases. Question number 67. A doctor prescribes a medicine to treat hyperacidity. The main ingredient of the medicine is first one aluminum hydroxide, second one magnesium chloride, third one calcium carbonate, fourth one sodium carbonate. The correct answer is aluminum hydroxide. First, what is mean by hyperacidity? Hyperacidity is nothing but there is a imbalance between acid secreting mechanism of the stomach. If already you know the stomach, it will secrete hydrochloric acid to some extent. If the secretion of hydrochloric acid if exceeds more, if it secretes more, that condition we will call it as a hyperacidity. How to cure this condition? To cure this condition, we will use antacid. And antacid, what is mean by antacid? Medicine used to neutralize stomach acid. If excess acid is produced in the stomach, that is hydrochloric acid, to neutralize we will use antacid. Antacid is nothing but a base. When acid react with base, you will get salt and water. That is, in this type, the acid it will get neutralized. Here in detail we will see here acid neutralization by aluminum hydroxide, how it will get neutralized. Aluminum hydroxide is considered as ideal antacid. Already I told it will act as a base. It is soluble in acidic media. It will be soluble in hydrochloric acid. The overall mode of action of an aluminum base antacid proceeds in a series of steps depending the amount of antacid and the pH. It will depends how it will work. It will depends upon the how much amount of antacid, and also it will depends upon the pH of an hydrochloric acid in your stomach. When aluminum hydroxide react with water, you will get a complex base. When this base it will react with hydrochloric acid in your stomach, then it will get neutralized. Therefore, you have to remember here aluminum hydroxide, it will act as an antacid. It will neutralize the acid present in your stomach. Question number 68. Non-metallic oxide, option 1 are acidic in nature, option 2 are basic in nature, option 3 are amphoteric in nature, option 4 turn red litmus paper to blue. The correct answer is non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Let us discuss in detail. Normally oxides we have two types, one is metal oxides, another one is non-metal oxides. Metal oxide, for example, calcium oxide, zinc oxide, barium oxide, When these metal oxides, when they are react with water, they will form respective hydroxides like calcium hydroxide, zinc hydroxide, barium hydroxide. When metal oxides react with water, they will form respective hydroxide. These are basic in nature. Metal oxides are basic in nature because pH is greater than 7. If the compound having pH greater than 7, that one we will call it as a basic in nature. Coming to non-metal oxides like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide react with water, you will get respective acids like H2CO3, carbonic acid, H2SO3, sulfurous acid, H1O3, nitric acid. These acid pH less than 7. Therefore, this one they are in acidic in nature. Here two things you have to remember. Metal oxides, when they are react with water, they will be basic in nature. Non-metal oxides, when they will react with water, then they will be acidic in nature. Here, therefore, the question, non-metallic oxides, they are acidic in nature. These 2 points you have to remember. Then, what is mean by amphoteric? Amphoteric is nothing but it will neither behaves as a acid nor behaves as a base. Best example is water. It is not an acid, it is not an base. Question number 69. The inner surface of food cans are coated with tin, not with zinc because. First option, zinc is costlier than tin. Second option, zinc is more reactive than tin. Third one, zinc has a higher melting point than tin. Fourth one, zinc is less reactive than tin. Which is the correct answer? The correct answer is zinc is more reactive than tin. How we will see here? This reactivity series of metals, this one you have to remember. Potassium is highly reactive, then gold is less reactive, then hydrogen, it is the middle one. This is the increasing order of reactivity. This series you have to remember. Now compare between zinc and tin. Zinc is more reactive compared to tin. Therefore, to pack the food, normally we will use tin. The material which is made up of tin we will use instead of zinc. If we use zinc, the zinc maybe it will react with the food, then it will get contaminated. If we eat that food, maybe it will cause some harmful effect to human beings. To avoid that one, normally the inner surface of food cans are coated with tin, not with zinc. Question number 70. A man goes door to door posing as a goldsmith. He promises to bring back the glitter and dull gold ornaments. An unsuspecting woman gives a set of gold bangles to him, which he dips in a particular solution. The bangles sparkle, but their weight has considerably reduced. The solution used by the impostor probably is: first option, dilute hydrochloric acid. Second option, concentrated hydrochloric acid. Third option, a mixture of concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid. Fourth option is concentrated nitric acid. The correct option is a mixture of concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid. This one we will call it as a aqua regia. How you will prepare aqua regia? 3 parts of hydrochloric acid, then 1 part of nitric acid. Take 3 ml of nitric acid in a small test tube. Then slowly you have to add 1 ml of concentrated nitric acid. Then your aqua regia, it will be ready. When you dip gold ornaments to aqua regia, then here before dipping in aqua regia solution, then after dipping in aqua regia solution, see the difference in the color. Before it is in yellow color, after when it is dissolving aqua regia, then it will become reddish color, because already you learned gold is less reactive metal, but if it is dipped in aqua regia, then little amount of gold it will get dissolved in concentrated acid. Because we are using here concentrated, only the gold it will react in concentrated acid, not only hydrochloric acid, not only HNO3. If there is a mixture of these two acid only, the reaction it will happen. Thank you everyone for listening my class.